I thank everyone for coming. So I'm sure everyone knows that I'm Debbie, I'm her mother. And this is the grandmother, Mary. And this is, if it wasn't for the two of us, there would be no wedding. This is the male's mother, Tammy. And the male's aunt. And we're going to introduce the bridal party later, but so we're just glad to have everyone here. A lot of my church members, I see you guys, I thank you. A lot of my cousins are here. One of my cousins just walked in the back. So we're just excited. And Tracy and I grew up in church together, singing in the choir, taking trips together with Miss Dawson and everything. So Tracy is...
together since high school, and I am the maid of honor. I may as well be one of her siblings.
That's my other daughter.
Hi, I'm Victoria Love. I'm Brittney's friend. We are not blood related, but I feel like she's my little sister.
Another daughter.
Hello, I'm Shaquila McGriggs, sister of the groom.
I'm Brittney Reed. I go by Bree. Demel and Brittney are both longtime friends, and I unknowingly introduced them. I'm Nefa Curia. I'm Brittney's friend. We've known each other since we were 8. Bridesmaid.
Another one of my daughters.
I'm Kenita. I've known Brittney since 6th grade, and I'm also a bridesmaid.
And a daughter. Okay, now briefly, we're just gonna go around and just say your name. You don't have to, give a speech, just so everyone can kind of get a feel for, each other. Just your first name, last if you want to. If you want to say just one little something, that's fine, but we're gonna do all of that later. But we're gonna start on this end, and we're gonna let everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Victoria Johnson. I'm also on Brittney's aunt.
My sister.
Laverne Stewart. Elaine Guy.
Ethel Elaine Slaughter, and a member of St. Matthew's Church. I've just been knowing Brittney since she was a little girl.
I'm Cherish Johnson, and I'm one of Brittney's church members.
I'm Candace Cook. I'm one of Brittney's church members.
I'm Doris Welch. I am a church member.
I'm Laura Taylor, Brittney's aunt. I'm Arlene Andrews, friend of the mother of the bride.
Since we were how old? 8th grade, I think.
8th grade.
It's
It's the 8th grade. Remember when Brittney was born, but I'm Arlene Andrews.
So you don't have a big baby?
Oh, not to say something. Okay.
Is that it?
That's all the questions.
Yay! So seems like you guys need some more counseling.
Ring on them for the first hour. You can't say the word, you can't say my name or you can't say wedding. If you say it, you catch someone saying it, you get to steal their ring, and the person with the most amount of rings at the end, they get a prize that we got.
So we can't say Brittney.
Starting when?
And we can't say the word wedding.
Yes.
And if we catch someone saying those
You get
two
to
words,
steal
you
their
can
ring.
steal their ring. So the person with the most rings at the end will win a prize.
I'll
That's
start-
for the first hour. For 1 hour only, you cannot say Brittney nor the word wedding.
I'll start the time.
Start the time. And once you get your clothespin, the maids and any person that's in the wedding has got to take a picture. My niece is one of the
Brittney's favorite color. Purple. Purple. All right. And here comes the bonus. What are the 4 colors of Brittney's upcoming wedding?
You have to get all 4.
You get a half a point for every color.
Purple, black, white.
Purple, black, white, and silver.
Purple, gray, purple, gray, black, white. No.
Silver.
Purple, silver, black. Have a seat. What if you get 2 colors right? What if you get?
We got our
You get a half a
So
point.
that's a whole
So it's purple, silver,
3,
black, and white.
4, 5.
Okay, gray, silver.
You got 6 points.
Okay, so anybody in here get 10 points? Anybody not missing? So we got some with 10. Who got higher than 10?
Nobody.
I told
a conflict of interest.
Well, really, you got
You get a point for each one.
You ain't do half of one.
All right, so raise your hand if you got 10 points. Did anybody get more than 10? No. So we have a winner. Yay!
10 points. How did I get all 10? The only one I got wrong was the first day.
So here is your prize.
Thank you.
Yay! Okay, next we're going to have a very special presentation. I asked someone who is very dear to my heart, who I really looked up to and inspired her because of her grace, her just glow about her, and her Christianity, and just everything about this person that I'm about to introduce you to. I just cannot say enough words. And I asked Miss Mary Smith to give us a brief little presentation on marriage, because she's been married for how many years, Mrs. Smith? 60. So, and I also asked, we're going to have another, I wanted someone from the older generation to speak and someone from the younger generation to speak. So I'll introduce the next person later, but right now, this is Mary Smith. Please take the floor.
To the bride and guests, I would just like to say the number one priority in having a successful marriage is to have Christ first. Let him be the head of your life. And love your husband. Keep other folk out of your business. Always respect him and he will respect you. No name calling unless it's honey, sweetheart. And let always trust him. And so many young people make the mistake about asking their husband to give them things they're not able to give them at a certain time. And that causes a lot of confusion. And during your marriage, you're going to have some ups and downs. But let nobody be in your audience, but you, your husband, and God.
And your mother.
No. Mother cannot be it. Mother cannot be it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and a lot of make mistakes about don't trust the husband, accusing him of things. Never accuse your husband. And always say thanks, and if he does something for you, say, oh, I appreciate that. And when he dressed, you know, my husband go to a different church. And when he dressed up, I said, boy, you looks good. I said, I don't know if and compliment him. And always make sure that he has some money. Some of them don't want the husband to have money. Think, he might take it and do it. Otherwise, but some of the little sisters out there will give him money just because you won't give him something. So you all work that problem out among yourselves and giving. And that's good. And my husband and I never goes to bed mad with each other. If you have some ups and downs, discuss it before you go to sleep, because you don't know whether God's going to call one of you all home. And also, we never leaves home one upset. We talk it over and get it. Good communication is success in a marriage. There's a lot of more things I could say, but I just cut it off.
Brittney. I'll save it for the wedding. Okay, so this right here is a kit. And it is called a marriage survival kit. So you wonder what that is?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that by the time I finish, that this will be a lot clearer. Okay? So basically what it is just some items that I have found useful in my 8 years of marriage. So by the end of this, hopefully everything will make sense. Okay? All right. So the first item that I have for you
is it's called a prayer and devotion book. And I guess you can probably figure out why I chose this for the first presentation. Can't you?
Yes.
Why?
Because marriage needs prayer.
Right. So I gave this to you first because I want you to always remember to keep God first in your marriage. Okay? And I want you and DeMail, it says my, but really it should say our. I want you and DeMail to read a page of this. It's 365, well, it's from through December 31st. So pick a day on that day, start reading it, and pray at the end. Okay? One of the things that I find helpful in my marriage is we usually do it every day, but sometimes we don't, just depending on what, if we don't have time. We say a family prayer. So Kendra picks who prays first, and then we all take turns in just saying a prayer, praying a covering for that day, praying for our family and for others. So it's helpful. If you want your marriage to survive, keep God in it. You have a personal relationship with Him, and you and DeMail make it strong together. Okay? The second thing is a cookbook. Now, I don't know anything about your cooking skills. I have never tasted anything that you've cooked. But I want you to have this because someone should have given this to me. When I first got married, I cooked one thing and one thing well, and that was spaghetti.
It's not time for cupcakes.
There you go, Steph.